YouTube? We're gonna spend the next 10 minutes talking about the secrets to being happy. That's right, the secrets to being happy. So basically, you're like a potato chip. People want you, but they can't get to you because you're in a bag of insecurities. But you know what you gotta do, right? You gotta rip open that bag using the arms of confidence. But maybe you're thinking, man, that really sucks, because I don't have confidence. Well, you do. You have arms, don't you? And those arms have confidence. So you need to rip open the bag. But maybe you're thinking, man, I was born without arms. That's okay, because you're probably a monkey who has legs with like hands for feet. You can use those to rip open that insecurity bag, pull that chip of yourself out of you, and bake it into a fresh flour tortilla. And once you've baked yourself into a flour tortilla, you can then mix in all the ingredients of happiness. And here are some of those ingredients. Just think for a moment, okay? What are some things that make us happy? Kittens is always the way to go. It's never wrong to have kittens. That cat lady across the street from you, she's not wrong. She's got something going. Well, maybe she is if she has like 40 cats. That's maybe too much. But that's not the point. You see, doesn't she seem happy? At least a little. Okay, so what else do you want to bake into that flour tortilla other than kittens? How do people feel when they get sick? Alright? They feel awful. They feel sad. Don't feel sad. This is about being happy. What do you have when you're sad and you're sick? Soup. That's right, isn't it? Soup is never wrong. It's high in sodium, but it's never wrong. Unless you're taking, like, high blood pressure medications. In which case, chowder might be better than soup. Not the point, okay? Soup is good. Have you ever seen somebody order soup at a restaurant that didn't get a fly in it, and then they were happy? Yeah, of course you have. Every single person who orders soup at a restaurant is happy with the soup. You can't even screw up soup. Unless there's a fly in your soup. Now here is an example of soup. This is ramen noodles. Oh God, it's hot. But it makes me happy. Really good. Now, what's another thing people do when they're sick, or when they're not sick, or when they're procrastinating because they don't want to do an assignment that they gotta do? I'll tell you, it's video games. If you don't currently own any examples of a video game, it's very easy. Most of them only cost like $60, and to get a console is just like about $400 if you want a good one. Now, the thing about video games is if you don't pick the right one, you will not end up happy. You'll end up breaking things. I would recommend like something easy like Animal Crossing or Call of Duty. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, maybe not Animal Crossing, because I played that game and I got really frustrated. On to the next thing. Back to something I just mentioned. A lot of people do get unhappy because they have work to do that they don't want to do. They have homework. They have a meeting with a 6-year-old that they have to attend because it's the little bugger's birthday, alright? And, you know, little Johnny needs something for his birthday, you know, that kind of thing. If you don't want to go to a party for little Johnny here, what you gotta do is, you gotta come up with either a scapegoat, okay, or a skibbity skip, maybe, okay. So there are some things, though, that will make going to little Johnny's party a little more exciting, or going to do your homework a little more exciting, alright? Or going to the office, alright? To fire Steve because Steve keeps stealing all the coffee from the coffee machine that's free for everyone, but he's taking like all of it, alright? The guy's mad, alright? You gotta fire him. So, here's what you do, alright? You develop a weird Boston accent or a New York accent or something like that. Or you get an Australian accent or a Russian accent, and you go to little Johnny, all right, and you tell him, "Oi, Johnny, how you doing, Johnny?" And Johnny starts crying. Of course, if you do this wrong, okay, Johnny can start crying because if Johnny's like you know, yay big, you wanna not scare him, because he'll be scared. He'll be like, why is Uncle Tom turned into a weirdo? Okay, he wants to know. All right, same thing with you can't apply the same thing with homework. Okay, if you're reading Hamlet, right, you could be like, hey, wherefore freaking out thou Romeo? Hey, Romeo, you want to reenact. All right, so let's say you're reading something, okay, or you're doing some homework. You read the questions like, hey, what's that hypotenuse at? Where that hypotenuse? You put some ebonics in there. Be like, hey, where that hypotenuse at? All right, and then you be like, you gotta talk to your homework like it's your street friends, like you trying to get some street cred by getting the answer right, right? So you want to be like, hey, I know where that hypotenuse is. I know where that. Okay, that hypotenuse is like, hold on, let me check my official papers. You gotta make everything look like it's cool, like you're down, alright? And as soon as you've done that homework, you're gonna be happy. You know why? Because you ain't got no homework no more. Now let's talk about firing that guy. What's his name? I don't know. Mike? He's still stealing all that coffee. And what you gotta do is, you're gone. Like that. So personally, if I'm gonna go fire Mike and I feel really sad, alright, here's how I make myself happy. You gotta dress up right for the occasion like this, okay? Make yourself feel powerful. I gotta put on my glasses, alright? I gotta put on my hat, alright? And you just gotta get through it. You gotta kinda not think about it. You gotta go, listen, Mike, you're taking all the coffee, you're fired, alright? Kind of like a Donald Trump thing, you know? Just get through it. Just don't even think about it. And then if he starts bawling or whatever, slap him up a bit. All right? He's got to be with you on this. He's your bud. He was your coworker. Anyways, there's many reasons, okay, why you won't feel happy. Let's just set some all-purpose precedents as a conclusion to this video. All right? Because now that we've baked that flour tortilla, that's all the ingredients, really. But sometimes you get angry! Alright? You get mad! Is being mad being happy? No, okay? So you've gotten rid of your sadness, you've taken care of your inconfidence, but you're you're mad, buddy! You're mad! I can get a little mad, believe it or not, and that's okay. Well, no, it's not, but it's normal, okay? Here's what you want to do. You want to sing the alphabet. Works every time. I'll give you an example. Yo, little Johnny! What do you mean you don't like my present? Yo, I spent $20 for that present. Oh, what's that? You want to tell me you just learned how to sing the alphabet, little Johnny? Oh, you want to sing that to me? Yeah, I'll sing along with you. Right. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Oh, this is fun, man. See what I'm saying? You can't be mad singing the alphabet. The alphabet's great. Everybody loves the alphabet. Another thing you can do to get happy again while you're mad, what you want to do is you want to have self-control. You want to be centered. So you might want to do like some yoga stuff. I'll teach you some positions off the top of my head, alright? You do like the swan, like, okay? And if you just hold that pose, you'll be angry, alright? You'll be angry for a while, but suddenly you'll be like just focused, you know? You'll be focused on the swan. Once you're focused on that swan, it's kind of hard to be mad, you know what I'm saying? Like you could be doing the frog. Okay? When you're doing that frog, you're focused. Now, obviously, okay, if you don't like soup, if you don't like kittens, okay, if you don't like dancing or yoga, alright? If you don't like feeling powerful with what you wear, you don't like the alphabet, and you don't like soup or flour tortillas, then you've got a problem, son, alright? But there is still one solution. You wanna click on my videos. What's gonna happen is that video is gonna start playing, and you're gonna watch it, and then you'll be happy. So you should go right now and do that. And that, my friend, is the true secret to being happy. Alright? I think we might be done here. Goodbye!